Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Fireside Chat with Misha and Ahmad on CxO Global TV. CxO Global Forum is an information sharing platform which involves our influencers who are heads and VPs of large companies. These people, without no exception, have made massive changes in their working arena. Our aim is to get digital transformation and innovation around the globe. However, it's an honor for us in contributing to the world of knowledge economy. So today we have Mr. Mohammed Suleman Awan with us, who is the General Manager and Head of B2B Digital Services, Sales North at PTCL. Sir, thank you so much for joining us.
जी most welcome and walaikum assalam.
Sir, first of all, I would like to ask you tell us about B2B Digital Services.
This B2B Digital Services department in PTCL basically deals with all the business to business customers and their service requirements. PTCL, as you all know, that's the largest national IT and telecommunication service provider in Pakistan, and it's the national carrier of Pakistan. So within PTCL, we have two different domains. One domain deals with the consumer services, which PTCL is very commonly known for. The triple play services like telephone line, broadband services, smart TV services, Evo wireless services, or which we now call Charge services, our wireless broadband service. Similarly, we also have a different domain or a department which is called Business Solutions or Business Services Department in PTCL. So, Business Solutions Department deals with all the business customers. That includes international operators, all the local carriers, and the enterprise customers in Pakistan.
Right, sir. Sir, as you've given a very elaborated description about B2B digital services, so I'm interested to know how you have made your contributions within PTCL over the years.
Well, my journey with PTCL has been really interesting and exciting. Before joining PTCL, I was working for a Chinese telecom company, which is ZTE. And in 2008, I joined PTCL, and I am one of the very initial employees of this department, which we now call Digital Services. Initially, in 2008, when PTCL formed this department after having realized that there is a need in the market for segregating and operating a separate department for all the business customers, since this domain and this segment was growing very rapidly, and there were a lot of innovations and technological requirements, service requirements in the market out there, and there was a lot of potential. So when this department was formed in 2008 with the name of Corporate Services and Product Development, so I was one of the three initial employees who joined this department in 2008. So ever since then, I never got a chance to look back, and we were, involved into. Initially, I joined PTCL as a senior manager in product development, where we developed many innovative and new products for, especially for the corporate sector, for the business sector. Those included many telecom solutions, value-added services, and IT solutions, including managed services, data centers, telepresence, cloud computing, MPLS connectivity services. So in the beginning, all our focus was to create new products and new value for our corporate clients. So after remaining in after being a part of this team and this department uh, for almost 5 years, I was then transferred to the North Zone, initially as senior manager, and very soon after that, in few months, I was promoted as general manager and became head of this zone. Uh, I took over this zone in 2014, and ever since then, we have seen almost 160% growth in our revenue. since 2014 and until now. Like our revenue, which was close to 1 billion in 2014, has now crossed 2.5 billion. So it's tremendous growth that we have seen. And digital services is the only department within PTCL which is growing by double digit every year. So we signed up many new customers. We did many mega projects. We launched many new products. So this was the contribution of myself, my team, and this department as a whole to PTCL.
Sir, but well, that's very great to know about all these achievements and all these back-to-back achievements in previous year. Sir, as you've told that you've been part of this forum since 2008 or so. Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. Can you please share some of the challenges that you faced within PTCL or during this journey?
Well, there were, a lot of challenges. If I talk about the business and business growth itself, because PTCL, considering that it has been traditionally a national carrier and an organization fully owned by government. It in 2008, when I joined PTCL, it was in the early stages of its transformation from public sector organization or a government sector organization to a company owned by uh, stakeholders such as Etisalat, although still the majority stake are still owned by government of Pakistan. But after the privatization of PTCL, Etisalat became one of its significant shareholders. So PTCL was going through a transformation stage. So in the transformation stage, there are a lot of challenges when it comes to mindset of people. Uh, then our network was going through the transformation stage, and our processes were going through transformation. So initially, these were the challenges which we were facing when we started the journey in PTCL, and especially in this newly formed department. So as the time went on, and with the passage of time, once PTCL's processes and organization was fully aligned for the new transformation and all, then of course we were having challenges from the competition, because the market was no more a monopolistic market in Pakistan, and IT and telecom market was fully deregulated, and market competitive forces were there. So despite all the fierce competition that we were facing from the market, we continued our journey of growth and journey of innovation, and we are still the largest telecommunication service provider to the corporate sector of Pakistan.
Well, that's very good to know about PTCL and its challenges, that how it managed to take these challenges with a lot of courage and great work. So I would like to know that how did PTCL manage to take its forum or handle its forum, especially within COVID.
Sorry, can you come again, please?
So, my question is that I am interested in knowing that how did PTCL manage to take up things during the pandemic?
Right. So pandemic, as you all know, that it was a global challenge and a global phenomena that affected everyone, each and every country, each and every organization, and each and every individual. The life was not the same after pandemic. The business was not the same after pandemic. So the first challenge was coming to office or visiting the clients and customers, because in B2B business we have to very frequently meet the customers, have a lot of interactions, and all our business depends on the human or personal interaction. So that was the that was one of the most badly affected areas due to this pandemic. That traveling restrictions were there, and meeting restrictions were there. So PTCL, in PTCL we did not fall apart, and we were not deterred by this pandemic, and we came up as a team, and we started working from home as well, and we shifted and migrated completely on digital platforms, like there are a number of collaboration platforms and tools that are in practice nowadays. So using them, we started conducting our internal as well as our external customers meetings. uh, and with that, we kept the pace with our business requirements as well as our customer needs. Our field teams in PTCL, they were completely on the on the field all the time, and they did not stop going to work. And uh, even we had a lot of cases where our field teams, you know they were exposed to COVID, and but our medical teams, hats off to them, they worked very well, hands in glove with them. And alhamdulillah, within PTCL, we had very minimum number of positive cases, and considering that, we also managed to continue the pace of our business. And even despite this pandemic, our 2020 revenue growth was in double digits in business solutions department. So by shifting to online collaboration tools, and implementing the COVID SOPs, like if there is a requirement, business need of only a few individuals to come to office, we manage to work from home for the rest of the team. And uh, then we also shifted to 50% of the attendance, and all those SOPs that were advised by the governments and health departments. We followed them, and by this, alhamdulillah, we managed to cope up with the challenges posed by the pandemic.
Well, that's very good to know, and very good to hear from you that PTCL managed the circumstances in a very appropriate way. So, further, I would like to ask you that as you've been part of this tech business and tech world since a long time, so, sir, how do you feel about the transformation in technology, and how do you see its future in Pakistan specifically?
Well, technology has no borders, and whenever there's an innovation, nowadays it reaches everywhere in no time, and people get to know about it. And then with every innovation, the business needs and the market requirements, they are also developed very quickly. So. As far as technological innovation in Pakistan is concerned, we are not behind anyone else in the world, especially in the region. And if you talk about the IT and telecom services, uh, currently in Pakistan, as you can see that in mobile or in the connectivity sector, we have got all the 3G and 4G and LTE services available. We have, if you talk about fixed and terrestrial connectivity, then we have all the optical fiber solutions, fiber to the home solutions, fiber to the curb solutions, fiber to the tower solutions. When you talk about the ICT solutions, then we have tier 3 certified data centers in Pakistan, especially those that are being run by PTCL. Then we have cloud computing solutions, all kind of cloud computing solutions, whether they are infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, or software as a service. PTCL is one of the ICT service providers that is also providing all these solutions to its valued corporate clients. As far as the technological innovation is concerned, it never stops. And we in Pakistan, and especially in PTCL, are trying to keep our pace with the latest advancements in the technology, and march with those service providers and operators who can be seen at the forefront of the innovation.
Right, sir. Well, thank you so much for your wise words. Sir, my next question will be like, as PTCL is a very renowned and largest telecommunication network in Pakistan. So can you please tell us like how does it providing its services? Is it only providing the services in urban areas, or it has reached to the rural areas as well?
Well, PTCL being a national carrier, we never forget our role that we have to play in the national development or the progress of the nation and the country. So, unlike many other private sector or commercial telcos, we have to, take the government agenda, take the national agenda forward. And one of the very key agendas of the national IT and telecom policy is digitization and increasing the tele density and increasing the density of broadband penetration in Pakistan. So, in line with this agenda and in line with the vision of digital Pakistan, PTCL tries to cover each and every nook and corner of Pakistan. And I'm very pleased to share with you that in almost all the four provinces, we have deployed our network to offer broadband services to the masses, and we are trying to cover almost majority of the rural areas. Very recently, we have transported our services to the previously Quetta region, which is now merged districts of KP, and we have now started offering our services in those areas. And when people living over there, or even the corporate sector or the national, the government agencies or government departments there, they can also avail our services. Similarly, in Balochistan and Sindh, we are also trying to collaborate with the government ministry and the IT ministry and the Universal Service Fund for penetration of broadband and telecom services in rural areas in those provinces as well.
Well, so that's very good to know that about your plans. So can you please share some of your future plans with us that PTCL has decided to make?
Yeah, well, PTCL has very exciting new product portfolio coming in, and for the corporate sector especially. It is related to the cloud services. We are launching a cloud marketplace, and in this cloud marketplace, we have collaborated with the you know with an international service provider, state of the art international service provider, and we are going to offer a cloud marketplace in Pakistan very soon, which is very cost friendly and affordable cloud based solutions for both SaaS and infrastructure as a service. In addition to that, we have also very recently launched an educational product, an LMS, learning management system, by the name of Q Talim, and like Qomi Talim. PTCL being a national service provider, we always try to keep everything with with a touch of something nationalism. So we named the product Momitali. That product is launched and is we have recently secured a project from the Federal Directorate of Education as well for implementing this solution in some schools of Islamabad capital territory. In addition to this, we are also launching managed Wi-Fi, managed SD-WAN, managed surveillance, and all these solutions, information security as a service, managed security service provider concept. So these are the new and exciting products that are coming up very soon for the corporate sector in Pakistan. Besides these plans, we also have our plan to transport our services to further rural areas and remote areas in Pakistan for the benefit of masses. And in addition to that, it's last but not the least that we are fully committed to take PTCL's business to the new heights and continue with this journey of our exceptional growth within PTCL and in the market as well.
I would like to say good luck to you for your future plans. So before ending this session, I would like to know your opinions and your viewpoint regarding forums like CxO Global Forum.
Forums like CxO Global Forums, and especially this particular forum, CxO Global Forum, uh, these forums are doing an excellent job. Especially when I look at CxO Global Forum, it provides a lot of opportunities for professionals and enthusiasts who like to do something, who really wish to do something, not only for their own self and their companies, but also for the public at large, for the community. These forums are very useful as they are knowledge. They provide a knowledge sharing platform in the shape of various opportunities, like they're the WhatsApp group made by the CxO Global Forum, where industry experts are continuously they are sharing new ideas and new innovations. Then there are opportunities for networking among the corporate world, and CxO Global Forum very regularly hosts dinners and also events where the members are invited, and they are invited to share their thoughts, and they are provided an opportunity to know each other and to exchange ideas about various technological advancements, as well as uh, the ideas for business growth. So these forums are especially for the new comers, for the startup organizations. They're very useful. They provide an opportunity to them as well to learn from the industry experts, and those organizations who are already into the business for a very long time now.
Thank you so much for your kind words, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, this was it for today. We hope that this session was beneficial for everyone. And we thank Mr. Suleman once again for your time. And this was it. And please
And thank you very much,
share.
and thank you for having me. And I wish all the best to CXO Global Forum.
Thank you so much, sir. Please don't forget to share your views with us and keep watching. Thank you.